This is an overview for the syllabus for Cultural Dynamics of Technology, Tech 31000 for Spring 2012. I'm the instructor of the course, Sean Golden. My office phone, location, and hours are posted at the top of the syllabus, along with my email address. Email is probably the best way to reach me during the semester because I check my email several times a day and also on weekends. I'm in my office certainly during office hours, but if an emergency comes up or you need to contact me, email is probably the best way for a quick response. The text for our course is Technology in the Future, 11th edition. We will use this for various items in our course, so it's imperative that you do acquire the text if you haven't already. The objective of the course is the study of technology and the impact it has on our society. The conclusion of the course, you should be able to do the following: describe technology in many forms, describe historical technological events, their significance, cultural technology practices and terms, predict future technologies, and form a view of issues related to cultural dynamics of technology, good or bad, along with, and maybe the most important, is improving your writing skills. A lot of what we do in this course will involve writing. This is a writing-intensive course. It may be used to satisfy a writing-intensive requirement for the course or for your discipline. It requires a substantial amount of writing, opportunities for guided revisions, and focuses on writing forms and standards of the professional world. You can also use this as a domestic diversity requirement, which for certain programs you have that requirement. So this course actually can be used for a number of different fulfillments. Part of the items we're going to use in this course will be blogs. Each student will create his or her own blog and throughout the semester be the leader of the discussion by using your blog. And if that makes you a little uncomfortable, that's fine, because I'm going to kind of hold your hand and guide you through the process. And as a matter of fact, we're going to start the first week off by dealing with blogs. So in the past I've done this, and the students have really benefited from it, learning a skill that can be transferred into later items or other courses and just for life in general. So one of the requirements is for a student to create his or her own blog and be the blog leader. I will have an attachment that is called the blog discussion expectation. This lists what students who are the leader of the blog along with participants, it will list what their requirements are or the expectations that go along with that. Similar to blogs, but slightly different, we will involve discussion boards as well. In Blackboard Learn, there's a discussion board tool. The difference is I will lead the discussion boards from week to week, whereas the students will lead the blog discussions. There may be some overlap and some similarities. These will be based on readings or some other items that correspond to where we're at in our course. But similar to the blog, there will be expectations that go along with this, and those will be covered in the blog discussion expectation document. I didn't mention it with the blog, but I'll mention it now along with the discussion boards. The idea of a blog discussion is to generate a lively interaction that is timely, so that you actually have some dialogue with fellow students. Anything submitted after the week that the blog and the discussion are scheduled will result in 0. So it's important that you participate in the discussion in the blog during the given time. This course is web-based, and we utilize a number of internet tools. As mentioned, I use Blackboard Learn as a primary means for instruction. Typically, I'll give you assignments on Monday, and then we do the following Sunday. Some assignments will be maybe a little longer than a week, but that's kind of the typical routine, and I typically will send an email feedback on Monday at some point. Okay, the grading policy and procedures is, since the course is web-based, assignments will be posted on my website as well as Blackboard Learn and on the student blogs. So assignments typically will be due on Sunday at 11 unless otherwise noted. Break down the grades. 20% will be for exams, 30% will be for major papers. Blog participation will be 20%. Discussion boards also 20%. And there's an interview project that's worth 10% of your grade. The grading scale is 90, 80, 70, 60. Nothing too crazy there. Okay, the drop withdraw date, I put that on my syllabus because sometimes students have in their mind they want to drop the class early, move on to something else, or change their mind. If you do that within a certain period of time, you do receive some money back, potentially. And I would refer to the Kent State Registrar or Bursar's website to get the exact specifications. I just put that on there so that people don't wait for several weeks and then realize they don't receive a refund if they don't do it timely enough. Okay, the disability statement for our campus, and our contact person is Danielle Baker Rose. Her email address is listed on the syllabus. If you need special accommodations, please contact Danielle. Even if you're from a different campus, because the course originates from East Liverpool campus, you do need to contact Danielle Baker Rose to get those special instructions to me. Cheating and plagiarism. Because there will be doing some writing in this course, there may be some opportunity, I'm not saying it's a good thing, for cheating or plagiarism. If you're not quite sure what cheating or plagiarism is, the Kent State policy is referenced there that states exactly what is considered cheating or plagiarizing. In a nutshell, if you use someone else's work and don't give credit, that's basically what cheating and plagiarism is. So do that correctly, or don't do it at all, and everything will be okay. As mentioned, I do use Blackboard Learn for our course. Inside of Blackboard Learn, there's a number of tools that we'll use. It's how you'll submit most if not all of your graded assignments. You can access Learn either through Flashline or directly by going to learn.kent.edu, and that will allow you to access the items you need. If you have trouble accessing Blackboard Learn, contact the Kent Help Desk, and they will hopefully get you back on track. I'd mentioned email before. I do contact the students through email on a regular basis. I do understand people have more than one email address, but I do contact you only through your Kent email for a number of reasons. One, it's very easy for me to do. Two, it's very secure, and I know exactly who I'm sending the email to. So please check your Kent email on a regular basis, and it'll keep you in contact with what's going on with our course and other things going on through Kent State. I do have a website that will have some items that will be helpful for our class, SeanGould.com. Late submissions. If a paper, assignment, or discussion posting or blog posting are submitted after due date, they'll be subject to penalties. As mentioned, discussions and blogs more than a week late. After the week that is involved will result in 0. Papers that are submitted can be turned in up to 1 week late. Anything after 1 week will result in a 0 credit, no credit, unless you make prior arrangements with me before something does occur. Okay, our tentative schedule is listed on this table here, and quite a bit going on, so I'd make sure you keep this handy. Actually, the first week I'm going to give you the topic for paper 1, and we're going to actually practice using discussion boards and have every student create their blog. As you can see throughout the semester, week to week, we have various chapters that we'll be reading in the textbook, and those will be used in our discussions and blogs. In the left-hand column, other than papers and other projects, it will list when certain items are due, as far as papers and other things. You notice paper 1 topic is given the first week of the semester. you can submit it on January 30th, the week of the 30th, for revision. So I give you the opportunity to turn it in. I will revise it or give you some feedback, and then you have a couple weeks, February 13th, to clean it up and submit it again for final grading. For the three major papers, paper 1, 2, and 3, I give you that opportunity for each of those. So these dates are subject to change, but hopefully, if all goes well during the semester, not much change, if any, will take place. So this is an overview of our semester, our course. If you have any questions, please email me, call me, or stop by my office, and I'll be happy to answer them. Good luck and have a great semester.